I can feel when I'm doing ministry with my church friends, okay? If we're going to go serve the needy, if we're going to go to the homeless shelter, if we're going to go to the bake sale, if we're going to go on a mission trip, my church friends are going to go do ministry, maybe we're going to go to a women's conference. This is how we feel. We'll get up early, we'll get ourselves ready, our attitude is right because we're going to go do ministry. But then when we're at home, this is how we look. This is how we feel. We come into the house and we've had a long day and we're tired. And what's really happened to us is we have worn these shoes all week. And what we do is we give the best of who we are away to everybody else. Our energy, our passion, our gentleness, our patience, our kindness. We would never speak to a gentleman that we work with the way we would speak to our husbands at home. And God really spoke to me about this several months ago, and he just reminded me that I need a change in perspective. I need a change in attitude. So when I'm working for my family at home, I'm working for him. And that really gives me that extra boost of encouragement to do the work. See, you probably had prayers in your life that God's answered. Maybe you prayed for a husband and maybe you got married. And then maybe you prayed for children and you had children. And then maybe you prayed for a home and he gave you a beautiful home. Well, then the devil says, oh, he wants to twist all those blessings up and he wants to make them burdens. He wants to turn your blessings into burdens. So then you start complaining about that husband that you prayed for. Then you start complaining about how much work those little people that you prayed for require. Then you start complaining about how big the house is and how many bathrooms there are and how the yard's too big to keep up the mowing and the weed eating and all those things. And so all the blessings that you prayed for, which are beautiful, wonderful blessings, have then in your mind became a burden. They've become a burden. And so what we need this morning is not necessarily a change in our circumstance. We need a change in our perspective and a change in our attitude.